And all right. We're back with some Hades 2 here, and we're going to try something related to Hephaestus here, looking at just how powerful we can get some of these explosive effects here of Hephaestus. He causes explosions from either the attack, the special, or the sprint. And a lot of ways the sprint might be the most ideal, but it's really just going to depend on what we get in terms of rarity offered here. We're also going to try and look at getting a number of duo boons here, either from Apollo, potentially, chain reaction, so Hestia, and also love handles. Interestingly enough, love handles does not require the boon that offers you a heartthrob, even though it would benefit greatly if we got that, because then if we also get Rude Awakening with Apollo, then we can go right into Sunny Disposition, which would be awesome. But that's the name of the game here. So looking at the Arcana deck here, we aren't going to need that one. We do want to get this duo one online. How are we going to do that? Because we can do that. The Unseen, man, did I go for that instead of like that? I don't think so. Take that. Let's take this one. Maybe we can get some palms here. I'm making clips for videos. No. I'm just explaining what's going on before we start the run here. We'll get back to the paw jobs in no time. Let's take. What secrets do you keep? Let's take. Kind of curious about a fast weapon here. Let's just take Aspect of Artemis, just because. Why not? And we can roll up on some higher heat settings here. I feel Vow Forsaking, new. Get some more enemies. We're gonna be blowing them up, so it could be kind of neat. And this one, Vow of Haunting, is actually okay to take at the meantime. Maybe. Yeah, I think that'll be right. Question is, do I want to take... I'm actually going to lower this time here. It could be kind of rough, but we'll put this one on. There's a few ways to get around this bonus damage. Heffy is actually one of the ways we could if we get Trusty Shield, so I think it's fine to put on. And then just one more quick one. Maybe we will do... Maybe I'll just do Vow of Blood and call it good there. Okay. 16 heat, Hephaestus. Let's see how good we can get it.
I was born for this.
So the paw job thing, if you're wondering, now that we're in the nitty gritty here. Ooh, bad rarity right out of the gate. There we go. Paw job thing was me referencing the fact that one of my cats used to have a habit of kneading on my crotch, which does kind of sound like a kink, but it's in fact very uncomfortable. I would not recommend. 0 out of 10 on that. That explanation out of the way, we can talk about this build a bit. So one of the main things that makes Heffy attack and special a little bit difficult is you need high rarity and a lot of palms to really lower that recharge time. You can get it down to 2 seconds, which is pretty good. In general, probably better on the special, even though it takes longer to get as many palms you need. I think with heroic rarity, you need like 6 or 7 palms to get it down to 2 seconds. You can see now heroic level 2 already down to 4, so just 2 more palms on that, and we'll be good to go for 2-second blast recharge time. Wicked onslaught sounds pretty wicked. So because you need a lot of those palms, you want to look out for nectars, which if you have the specific upgrade will give you a random palm. So if you get a nectar early on, turns out it's got a very good chance of hitting the Hefe explosion, which is great. Oh, jeez. Here's where the Revenant garbage becomes a problem. They did make it so that you pick those things up from much farther away, which is excellent. It used to be really, really bad for the timer, that Revenant deal. Because it would have a really deleterious effect on the timer, add so much extra time. But now, not too bad, thankfully. Okay. Hestia is good, as previously mentioned, for a specific duo, and we'll take Smoldering, easiest way to keep that curse on, because we also want to keep origination in mind. Ooh. I'm going to skip the shop here and go for Aphrodite, I think. Or, actually, I don't think I'd do that, because this might offer a palm.
Might protect you,
Okay, random palm, not what I wanted to see. And it hits it, down to 3 seconds. Okay, cool. And we get the duo! So chain reaction, excellent duo boon. If your blast times from Hephaestus just after they recharge, they fire 2 times. I think by just after they recharge, the double blast time of 2 seconds, it's pretty generous. So I think we're going to see that pop off quite a bit here. And we will disrespect Chaos here. I'll buy the food just for safety. And we'll take Hephi here now. It would be great to get like a Grand Caldera, the, what's it, Volcanic? What's the one that adds Vent? I forget, but we'll see. That's another thing about the Revenants too. They can pop up for ads as well. Okay, Furnace Blast is what we want. We'll take it. So inflicts Vent, which is curse, and after 4 seconds, causes an explosion. I forget if that explosion is impacted by or pops off the Aphrodite duo to get heartthrobs. Hopefully we'll be able to see that. We'll just have to see. All right, what's your address?
Do you like it? Why, this is beautiful. Thank you.
Did I take the? I forget. Did I take this? I did. So I should be using the major find thing here to try and find some palms. So we're gonna try that. Transform. And it's a palm. There we go. All right, we are at 2 seconds here. That's the max. So when we buy palms, we will not see this boon show up again.
I grow strong.
Ooh, this is going wonderfully. Look at this.
Can't they form an order?
All right. I find Hestia pretty easy. And I actually didn't intend to take Hestia there. Oh my god. Ah, dear. I'll take the sprint just to fill in the slot, I guess. Well, actually, no. Because I would ideally like to get Apollo sprint. So let's roll.
Sure, why not?
I'm fine with that. It's late. I just got done streaming for about 2.5 hours, so any particular mistakes I make, I can't be held responsible for that. Right, I can't be held responsible for that. Alright. We did okay dodging that, which is good. So, again, there's Smithy Sprint. If we had gotten that at the start for Heroic, that would have been, I think, ideal, because it doesn't have the same kind of cooldown here, but we're stuck with what we have here. And, okay, here we go. So, Trusty Shield is great. Because it really helps prevent that armor that gets primed in each location. It really helps to make this Vow of Suffering here a non-factor. So we're going to take that. What it does not, in fact, make Vow of Suffering a non-factor, though, is the shield boon you get from Demeter. That was a great disappointment of mine. Because a Vow of Suffering has to cause some kind of damage to you. If it causes no damage whatsoever, then that hit does not count. Which is very sad.
Okay.
A heart? Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't say ugh to hearts. Might need those. Okay. You know when I said you can't palm this past the 2-second cooldown time? It's true, but if you buy a random palm, it can still hit this boon. It's a bit of a bug. I've F10'd it, so we're not going to buy that. We will, however, get Apollo and get that sprint. Excellent. So we are in grand shape to have an excellent Hephaestus explosion build here.
It is a new moon and an opportunity for a new beginning. But first,
we clash with fists.
the all-consuming flame. Lunar ray.
Seeing we are doing an excellent job of knocking her down there, which is great. Ah, jerk. So there are a couple of tells with those clones. Here's where you take the frog. There's a couple of tells with the clones there. If you're wearing headphones, you can actually hear where the real one is talking. It has that, I forget what the actual technical term is for that. If she doesn't talk, you can kind of just go for which one is farthest away. That's semi-reliably a good way of figuring out where the clone is. Doesn't always work, though.
Outlasted her.
Okay, so here we go. Not too bad. The build actually kind of already fucks, but if we can get that Apollo duo, that would be excellent. I wonder. Let's look here. I wonder if Hestia has a duo with Apollo that might show up instead. I kind of hope not. Okay, we need to take Burnt Offering for it to show up, so let's not do that.
Into the depths. Some coins.
No, let's take this. Limestone, I believe it is. Never know when they'll add more stuff in this early access that we might need. The serpents. I'd say by a fair distance, these serpents have become my least favorite enemies in these games. Just especially as a primarily Medea player, they are incredibly annoying to deal with. Because often your special hitbox is just going to have a tough time hitting them. You kind of have to go sideways if they spawn there.
The water spouts. Olympus, I accept this message.
There it is, Rude Awakening. So basically what we're going to be doing here, right? Your blast effects from Hephaestus clear days and deal more damage. Basically, we're going to be sprinting towards Hephaestus, right? And then, or towards the enemies, and then attacking as soon as the daze gets inflicted. And we're going to be able to inflict it over and over again because we have daze on our sprint. It's good. It's good fun. Zeus. Look at that. We get Aphrodite too. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Zeus, I don't really care about, I don't think. We get uh-oh, which is great. Or the tiny vermin, or Tony, if you, you know, depending on who you are, I suppose. Look at that.
Positively vicious. You witches.
I'd say in general, a much easier boss to deal with. Does Glamour Gain get it done? Glamour Gain does, so we'll just go ahead and take that. Even though Shameless Attitude is potentially better, but maybe we'll get it again. We'll see.
That's a feeling that.
Reason I prefer, and I think most people prefer fighting uh-oh to the giant serpent, is giant serpent can just be a problem, right? Just be a problem. It can spawn and disappear all the time and be very annoying. Yep. By the way, pro tip with these, if you don't care about the reward, just stay out of the circle. It'll fail and then send you on your way.
So what if you withstood all that?
So it takes like 10 to 15 seconds ideally. If you do that. So it's pretty decent if you're doing the whole speed run. Still one of the probably less favorable free rooms to find, depending on what sort of RNG you get with, say, the cocoons. Kind of would have preferred a cocoon room to this, though. That's for sure. Nice. Where do I want to palm? I'm not gonna use a roll to try to get to vent here. So let's just palm. Let's just palm blinding sprint. Go a little bit faster, shall we? Oh, here we go. Let's. Oh, something that's a little bit nice about Oceanus with the Revenants, at least. If they go into the water, they just dissipate. Or if they go off into out of bounds, they also dissipate, which is great. Ah, alright. So, a little trick here, if you played this game and gotten Artemis, you've probably noticed that she has a tendency to take forever to show up once you clear a room. That can sometimes just happen. Basically, it has to do with when she... Okay, so more waves. So it basically has to do with whatever animation is going on, like behind the scenes. Like, if she's setting up to like do, or if she has fired off like her arrow, then I think the game is coded for her to do something weird. Okay, let's see. Is her... I don't think she's going to target that.
The hunter's mark again.
Okay, whatever. That was a bad... Hey, Duthulu, good night. That was a bad example of what I was trying to do, but if you kill the last enemy while she has an arrow target on it, but hasn't fired yet, she will appear immediately after that enemy is dead. Otherwise, there's a delay, which is quite annoying. Let's see. I used to really like Death Warrant a lot. I think they changed it slightly. perhaps. I don't know, but I've sort of fallen off of it a bit, and I typically think First Blood's probably a little better now. Death Warrant actually would be very good for the Sirens bosses coming up, but that's okay.
This does not belong to you.
It's probably the instance where it really makes the most sense to take Death Warrant is just for that particular fight. But I don't think we're going to struggle with it at all. All right. Let's go here. We can get Apollo. Let's buy all that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
To be honest, I kind of vibe with Perfect Image a little bit, especially if we can get like mint condition. I might just want to keep some rerolls for like a mini boss boon that we hopefully get of Aphrodite. I'll take that, sure.
Oh, look who. We are to the power of our this sounds good.
Didn't quite have the juice to knock the guitarist down before she vanished. That's all right. I'd say it's going pretty good. Nice. We want the we definitely want Grand Caldera here. Ooh. So you don't want to take that. We'll probably get greater than 6 encounters before we get to the end shop because there's no mid shop in the fields. So let's just deal with it and take Aphrodite. I think we'll do that.
Big drop.
It's gonna be tough to get Sunny Disposition, I think, but you never know. You're wondering for some advice about like how to make the fields maybe a little more manageable without resorting to like pausing and looking up images of the fields and trying to then suss out where the tree is most likely to be. I would say, follow the petals, hope you get to the tree as soon as you can. And that's kind of it. Who's left? Oh, you! That MFer hiding up there.
Hear me on my authority.
Love handles, yeah! Hot Flash is interesting too, just not for this particular build.
I'm ready for you.
I will say, compared to when the game launched, I think they've done an excellent job of making the duo boons good now. Like, a lot of them are quite strong, which is nice. I feel like when the game launched, the only like super strong duo was like what was it? The Steam Vent one from let's see, the Poseidon and Hestia. I'm struggling to remember it because you don't take it as much anymore because of the changes in the meta and also the fact that there's other genuinely good options for it now. Generally good options for duos. Let's see. Oh, we are. Actually, do I want to do that, or I want to try and roll for Aphrodite and get I don't know, get some other heartthrobs going, and then maybe Sunny Disposition. I think. No, we do want Grand Caldera now that I think about it, so let's go with that.
for you.
Nice.
Let's go, Homer.
Okay. We'll take mint condition because mint condition is just it's a delight. It's a delight. What can you say? Come on, Echo. You can give me another Heffy boom. It's fine.
Echo, let me know if I can help.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Echo.
You can't have that many left, right? Fine tuning. God. I mean, fine tuning's pretty awesome because that additional rank you get to level 6 has a big impact. Like, I don't know what the Omega attack speed goes up to here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 80 or 90%. But I'd rather get Grand Caldera. Just double checking that I haven't already gotten it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Come on. Are you really not going to give it to me? There it is. So blast effects deal bonus damage of 100 and are 50% larger. Awesome.
The Forge of the Heavens.
Probably just take the hammer here. I don't like rolling. Rolling on the river. Anyway, I don't like rolling the fields just because it seems like whatever RNG they apply doesn't seem to work so well. Like, you're often offered just the same rewards again whenever you roll in the fields. It seems weird. There are so many clanging clanks right now. Awesome. What? Oh. Alright. You saw that at 2800 crit. Awesome. This doesn't really matter.
Gonna handle this.
Nice.
How about a little friendly competition there, princess? They have this coming.
Hope you're okay with me skipping some dialogue. I probably shouldn't do this, do that in a YouTube video, but whatever. Oh, she's got nothing.
Right. Back off.
Let's test out something real quick if she'll allow it. Never mind. I'm not sure that's gonna work. I wanted to test out whether the vent explosion will get as a heartthrob. Let's see. Is she gonna let that one survive? It does not. Okay, that that would have been too much. It's all right. They considered that. They didn't leave us with something completely busted. Damn them. Oh my god, it's when too many clangs go off, it actually gets mildly hard to control. Thankfully, during that little slowdown, you'll notice the in-game timer does stop. Or it slows down along with it. Let's just fill a slot. I'm kind of intrigued. This will just give us an explosion, so let's do that.
Fired up. Could get going now.
And the heart. Show me Aphrodite here. Come on. Come on. Ah. Let's fill that slot now.
They'll burn.
What are we looking at the Path of Stars here? Any like... no, this is not one that gives you bonus damage when it's not ready, so don't feel too compelled by that.
Not going to hurt you, Cerberus.
Look at that crits. Look at this. Love to see it.
Cerberus, come back.
Oh, I don't want to blow the heartthrobs on him necessarily. I think it's fair to say the build is good.
The grim, resourceful underworld princess somehow soothes the savage beast.
Aw. I was talking earlier about earlier in the stream, not in this video, about what sort of extreme measures fights they have, and I'm curious if they'll make Cerberus just uglier and uglier in that. All right. I'm not totally sure what to take here exactly. This global damage bonus is good for the explosions, for sure, and the heartthrobs. That might be just the one to take, honestly. Either that, or we just completely lose our minds and go with the white antler. That could be fun, actually. The 30% crit chance on that. It's scary. It is scary. We could die taking this. Absolutely could die. Which would be a bummer, but who knows? Maybe it will be delightful. Let's fucking do it. We're fucking doing it. Come on. Ooh, a chaos gate. Nah, no point in that.
Unseen.
All right.
Not much farther now.
All right, you're gonna see some big numbers here, I think. Oh, we should have taken Death Warrant just to... If this was gonna be my plan all along, I would have taken Death Warrant 100%.
She is heading for the house again. Stop her.
Look at this. Okay, I'm liking the things we're seeing. We just gotta be, fast and clear these rooms.
Traitors.
Okay, where are we at? Okay, we don't have the thing anymore.
Enough of that.
Let's go to Daddy here. Spoiler.
Father.
You risk too.
And we'll take life tax. I know it's not like the most exciting thing or adds any extra damage to us, but it is the safety option when you're taking white antler. It's good to take that. Absolutely. I like how I just completely uncommitted to going after that pot. I realized as I was doing that, oh yeah, mint condition has a timer. I should probably go after enemies first. Oh, this is a nasty room. I don't like this at all. Whenever I have a bunch of unarmored skulls, kind of a problem room, especially on a ye old speed run because they like to teleport away. Somehow I got that. What? My cuckoo bananas? I don't know.
I've returned.
Moneybag has a surprising amount of health, but as you can see, we just slice and diced right through him. Ooh, that's not the duo we want. Or I mean, actually, I don't think there is a duo we can get. What am I talking about? We do. I'll take this, I think. No, I want to roll for Heartthrob. What am I thinking?
Worth the risk.
There it is. Okay. I always just call it Heartthrob, even though the actual name of the boon is, of course, Heartbreaker. And we can't,
Tucked away.
let's see. Is it worth doing this trial here? I'd get, like, Shameless Attitude, maybe? Which would be, that'd be nice.
I love it.
Weak afflicted foes, bonus damage. Sure. Though, oh, we only have 2 of those. Okay. We have 9 fire elements. That's awesome.
Wow.
Won't do for all the rest, taking old head.
Sorry, Auntie Hestia.
I don't know if I've ever even done a trial room in Tartarus. Always been too scared. I also just often do speed runs where you're just never, ever going to do that. Like, trial rooms are just going to be, like, universally on the slower side. Also, though, it might never be a free room, like a fountain room or cocoon room, you know, or Artemis or Nemesis, right? You just never do it in a speed run. Never's harsh. Like, if you're really angling for a particular boon, you might consider it. Yeah, burnt offering would do nothing. Take that. Coin. I'm going to not take the coin here. I don't want to get too giddy here and like lose a Death Defiance to some crap, so. Because as much damage as we're doing, Kronos is very, very dangerous. With the White Antler, you know, he could kill us in just a few hits, so. That's fine. I feel like the Heartthrobs are in some way like making a shield for us. Ooh, there's a lot of those Revenants though. Jeez. Nice. Minus 10% damage? Sure.
All right.
We're not doing a mega moves ever, so.
Kratos, do your thing.
We're not using the riposte mechanic whatsoever. Kind of because I'm just assuming that that's not going to actually do anything for us. Because I think it specifies that only the strikes, only the strikes will actually get the bonus crit chance, and I don't think the explosions qualify. Could be wrong. The riposte can certainly be handy on the Kronos fight, though. Because you can repost his one-hit kill move. Nice. Ooh, okay. Want to be careful now. We took a hit. I think that's it, right? Yeah.
There it is.
Come on. Okay, we could get the duo here. The final duo. It's the final duo. Ba-da-doo-doo. I could buy both of these, right? Yeah, that's 750, which is less than 860. Let's do it.
This one.
Ooh. Man, that's actually I guess because in theory this is an explosion build, let's go with Grand Caldera. Even though if we get the duo now, this would have been better, but that's okay.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, it's the wrong one. Damn. It's not quite a total like utter masterpiece, but yeah, it's too bad. Okay. But this one's still good though, right? That global damage boost does apply to the explosions in a very nice way.
Charon. Excellent.
All right, here we go. Kronos fight, let's go. Let's see how quick we can put him down.
You yet persist. To think that the combined might of my forces proved insufficient against a mere girl.
That's right. Mere girl and, you know, basically a ton of nuclear bombs, right?
Perish. Come, my subjects, spill your blood for me.
Okay, see, there we go. Really? That hit me? Come on. Make me nervous, Kronos. I said you make me nervous, Kronos, but there's the life tax coming in handy. There you saw the repost. Very cool, right? Uh-oh. No, ma'am. Okay, we're fine. And that's why you take the white antler.
Are you able to resist? How is
Wicked.
this possible?
For the underworld.
Kind of chuffs me we didn't get that last duo boom, but come on, this was wonderful, right? So, chain reaction did a huge amount. Love handles did pretty good, right? Look at that heartbreaker. Even though we got it kind of late, is like, you know, did quite a bit. Rude Awakening was great. The White Antler, of course, a champ in this final bit, but we gonna take that off for now so we can look at some of this stuff here. Heartbreaker. I think a level 3 Grand Caldera really just came into play huge with the Kronos fight too as well. Yeah, that's really the build. It's a lot of fun.
Nothing but sand.
And even though it is like a high commitment to get some of those explosions on, you know,
that one can scarce begin to fathom them, but on some evening, fathom them we shall.
if you think about kind of mathematically, we had 200 damage explosion with a 2-second cooldown, so that's 100 DPS every second, which that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. It's good. And with the special, if you can get it all the way down to 2 seconds, right? That's 200 DPS a second.
Hey, Freenos. I had better go.
That was a burp.
So you take care.
Which I think is my cue to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have more Hades 2 content coming. So watch those videos, come for the live streams too, and do the things. All right, take care. Bye.